All right, we should be up and running here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mizzle Sticks and welcome to Randomania. We are here for a winner's semifinal match between Technetium43 on the purple side and Paradoxical Remedy on the green side. There we go. Taking care of a little housekeeping here. So we're about ready to get this race underway. Flying it solo here tonight, but we should have ourselves a good time. Should have an interesting card here in front of us. So let's get these runners a countdown and get them underway. There we go. We've gotten them their countdown. I have shown once again that I can type and count at the same time, and they will be getting started. Paradox taking 11 o'clock at night. So is Tech, it looks like. Both players are going to opt for a nighttime run here. Take a look at the card here. We've got some interesting goals here. Some not too hard. We got like TM10 right there off to the right-hand side. Nice, easy goal. Static TM. HMO5, easy enough to get. But then you look at some of these other goals on the card. Mineral Badge in the middle is a huge potential time sink. Whereas we also have Berry Juice and Elixir. We've got TM20 on the card. Just not a good look. We've got Larvitar, Pupitar, and Golem for the starters. It was almost perfect. If we had gotten Tyranitar, it would have been fantastic. So Tech's gonna go ahead and take the Golem. Paradox is gonna take the Golem and take a quick look at it. So both players taking the Golem. Has a Soda Pop on it. Fury Cutter, Splash, Reversal, and Egg Bomb. That Golem's moveset is pretty meh, actually. Both players finding a base form Pokemon in the grass on 29. No help to either of them. They're going to be looking for a main here. This Golem is not something I would feel all that comfortable running. And Tech finds an Espeon in the grass on 29. That is certainly runnable. He's not even going to take a look at it. He could have scouted some moves off it just to get some information on whether or not he should come back for it. But he at least knows it's there. It's also an evolution for the top left corner of the card. And we see an Entei. So Tech has found two Pokemon in the top row on the card already. Route 29 with plenty of information to spare. Paradox picking up the Wartortle, first water type. Octazooka, Psybeam. Technetium finding a Wobbuffet. Very useful. Right there on the card. Perfect spot for him to grab this. Paradox will be able to figure out where it's at, but, I mean, that's a nice find early on here. Now, we were joking around about, oh yeah, we don't have a timer going for the match. Dang. We were joking around before about if they were to find a Dunsparce, Tech would have to run it. I wonder if Paradox thinks he found a Dunsparce. That would be great. I'd love to know his, I'd love to know what's going through Paradox's mind right now. He knows where about he found it, but... Tech's gonna catch himself an Edge Bird here. Alright, Paradox is going to get to the rival fight. Rival's not going to have anything to be threatened by. It is just, in fact, a Larvitar. That's going to go down rather easily to the Octazooka from the Wartortle. Extreme Speed, Sacred Fire, Murkrow. Carrying Endure for good measure. Paradox is finding an encounter here in 29. And he's going to find the Espeon. Now, I'd be shocked if he doesn't scout this. Like, he should catch it just because it's an Espeon. He needs it for the goal. Now, Rock Throw, not a great start for it, but... Crab Hammer is an interesting choice of moves for it. Interesting to see what the moveset is on this. He's gonna take a look here. Blizzard, Crab Hammer, Absorb, Rock Throw. This Espeon's actually not bad. It's definitely runnable. Paradox showing the proper respect, naming his rival after Tech. We see Tech's heading for the item up here. The item's a Berry Juice. We get Berry Juice Elixir from the word go. That is a great find for Tech there. Now Paradox should know where that's at. He should be able to figure it out. This hot dog is Bubble Beam. That's a lot of good stuff so far. We're seeing some good stuff, really. Paradox should be catching this. He needs it for the goal. There it is. Entei caught. Paradox gets his first goal, and this early route, the early two routes are giving away some huge information. Octazooka, Razor Wind, Bubble Beam. I think I saw Wing Attack was move number 4 on the Entei, so it's not bad. It's Espeon's going to collect a bunch of experience here. Paradox is heading for that berry juice. He knew exactly where to find that. Shoutouts to Paradox's mouse capture on his stream. Boy, Entei is everywhere right here on this route. It's very friendly. He wants to be seen. Paradox struggling to kill this Entei. That should do it. He's going to get his defeat a legendary Pokemon goal accomplished here. Tech, meanwhile, is going to get started on the first trainer of the game. We've got youngster Mikey here. We'll see what kind of information Mikey has to give us. Chikorita, no help so far. Pidgeot for his second Pokemon. Nothing to write home about. So the generosity of information seems to have been seems to have calmed down a little bit. We're fixing an issue with the card. We're trying to fix the card delay for you guys. Tech finds a seal. There's another water type. Espeon, on Tech's side, he has opted for it. Both players almost side by side. Tech gonna opt to take the pick up the bitter berry here. So we'll see if either of these players goes right for Flash to get some extra experience for their Espeon, or if they're gonna try their hand at Faulkner's gym first. Tech's gonna clear out some party space. Paradox opts for the center itself, and Paradox is gonna head for the mark. That's gonna tell me that he should be heading for Sprout Tower first. There we go. I was going to say, interesting that Tech decided not to sell the protein. Meanwhile, Paradox hits the first optional in Sprout Tower, doesn't take the extra step downward to avoid this guy. Both players are going to get started with HMO5 here. Tech does avoid the trainer. So far, no help to Paradox except for some extra experience. And it's learning Ancient Power. Over on Tech side, we see Medic. Hello, Medic. But Tech also forgot to swap his Espeon back to the front, so he's going to lose a little bit of time there to having to get the Golem to die. But Blizzard taking care of the Dragonite without a problem. Yeah, big shout-outs to Ryu Station on the restream here. Make sure you guys give him a follow. Check out both. Make sure you follow both of these runners as well. Everybody's doing a lot of work here, making this as great an event for you guys as possible. So make sure you show some love to these guys. You don't have to worry about that guy on commentary. He's fine. Commentary guy's okay. Follow everybody else. Anyway, Tech's heading upstairs. He's on the final floor of Sprout Tower. Paradox will be joining him momentarily. And Tech taught Ancient Power, it looks like. Gives you better accuracy than Rock Throw, and it does have the stat boost bonus to it. But the 5 PP, I mean, it shouldn't matter too much. You're not going to want to use... You're not going to want to use Ancient Power all that often. I think Paradox is more thinking like it doesn't actually matter for anything. So Paradox now with a slight lead over Tech. As far as the goals go, 3-2 on goals, and the one goal that Tech has that Paradox doesn't, Paradox is going to be able to discern where that is, whereas the legendary Pokemon and Entei, Tech's already found those on 29, so both runners with the same information right now. Ooh, there's a Shelter on the Elder here. So that is going to give us a head start on that Starmie Cloyster goal, as well as another Water-type Pokemon to run into. Elder Shelter. You're right. I like that. That's good. Boy, this Slowking is a problem. Neither of them have anything that's going to do a lot of damage to it. Absorb is doing maybe 15 to 20% per hit. Yeah, cut off the tail. Get that goal early. Well, we will see Paradox receiving HMO5 from the Elder. Tech will be following that up shortly. Actually, Tech's going to wipe to the Elder. That is a huge setback for him. But it looks like he's going to head straight into the gym. He's not even going to worry about it. He'll come back later with a stronger Pokemon, and he'll only have to fight the Elder when he's done. So, oh, there we go. I was wondering why he reset, and I realized he forgot to swap his Pokemon around. Paradox taking the Walk of Shame out. I thought he bought escape ropes. He went into the mart. I guess he forgot to buy escape ropes. What? What are you doing, man? Meanwhile, we've got exploding Kadabra information over on Tech side. The 9 doing Tech a solid and exploding out of the way. Oh, Tech's gonna find an Entei to defeat. There you go. Yeah, with the way we're set up right now, both players have about the same, have pretty much the same information. It's a slight lead for, honestly, slight lead for Tech at the moment, just based on where he's at in the gym. He does have to go back and finish the last trainer in Sprout Tower, but he can come back and do that when he's, when he's stronger. This could be really interesting. This is going to be a real test of, like, who's better mechanically. Oh no, the Slow King's back. We're never rid of the Slow King. Tech, no matter what you do, you're gonna have to fight a Slow King, my friend. Slow King is the great equalizer of this race right now. Paradox is gonna get past the Slow King. Slow King giving him a lot less trouble. He is 2 levels higher than Tech's Espeon is. Stab, Psybeam, stab, Crab Hammer. This Slow King is not a friend. Tech has gotten past the Slow King, but not before Paradox got out in front of him. It's a minor lead, but if you factor that in with the fact that Paradox has finished Sprout Tower as well, you're looking at a couple of minutes difference here. TM is Synthesis, no help to either player. Looking for something along the lines of like a Stab, Psybeam, Psychic, anything. Something else to really round out this Espeon's moveset. It's got a lot of moves. Like, it's got some good moves, but 2 of its moves are honestly pretty middle ground. I mean, you're talking about Absorb, which doesn't do much damage, and Blizzard, which just does not have the PP to be sustainable. Yeah, right? Can we find a Slow King for our runners here? Crab Hammer, Psybeam, Slow King. Let's go. So Paradox went back to the shop, so Tech is going to go ahead and walk past him here. Tech is still checking items. He's probably looking for a Slowpoke tail so he doesn't have to drop the nearly $10,000 on it later. No, you can't buy his for $1 million. Tech is going to opt to skip fishing strats here. Repel and make his way through Union Cave here. Does find an experience share. Nice little pickup. It's something that he doesn't have to go back for later if he doesn't want to. Berserk Gene, more like Berserk meme. Am I right? Paradox finds a Kingler to add to his water collection. And Paradox finds a Wigglywood. Paradox catching the Wiggly Woo. It's on the card, top right corner. Huge find for him. Three cheers for Wiggly Woo. Now, Tech's going to know that somewhere, either on 32 or in Union Cave. I think he'd be more inclined to believe it's in Union Cave, though. He could be thinking that Paradox is repelled and might have fished it up, too. That could be a possibility. It's one of those things that it's hard to say where it could be at the moment. Meanwhile, Tech is now in Slowpoke Well. He's built a bit of a he's built himself a bit of a lead here. Meanwhile, the hidden item that Tech skipped. The hidden item that Tech skipped on 32 is a Slowpoke tail. The one item he didn't check. Now that won't matter later on once he that won't matter once he gets to Mahogany Town. He can just buy it for 10 grand, but still, it's kind of rough. I think it's the second time this tournament I've seen the Slowpoke tail be there. So far, Tech is making pretty solid work of Slowpoke Well. That's a stab earthquake from that Swinub. Hey, we got a Shuckle! Look at that! So far, he's gotten a lot of money items, so like the money on the Slowpoke tail won't be a big issue. It's just one of those things like, if you see him like check that off, you're kind of like, really? Really? I missed that? Ooh, we do get Grimer information too. Slowpoke Well giving us some information while it's at it. Here we go, Slowking's little brother, Slowbro here. I think, wow, Tech is now out of Crab Hammers. He has to hope he doesn't need one for the 14. That could be a problem for him. Soft boiled for this Espeon. Not really helping him out with this moveset here. Alright, the 14. Hopefully it's not something he needs Crabhammer for. It's a Magmar! Okay, he's gonna have to Ancient Power this most likely. Ooh, the Dragon Breath Paralysis. And he's out of Ancient Powers, too. Oh my gosh, this Paralysis. He's been fully parried 3 turns in a row. Or, I think maybe not. It might have just been a miss on a Blizzard. But he lost 4 or 5 turns there. That's brutal. Commentator's Curse strikes Technetium here. We'll have to watch and see if Paradox actually holds on to some Crab Hammers here. He did not teach Ancient Power, so he would be relying solely on Rock Throw. to get past that Magmar. Tech's gonna opt to fight the right twin here. Leads a Totodile. TM20 is a random TM. Also, Bear! Bear! Actually, Tech's gonna take the entire right-hand side. He's gonna opt for more information. Wow, Tech cannot catch a break. Fully parried, missing blizzards, missing crab hammers, things like that. He's just... Espeon is struggling with accuracy here. Both players are not having a great time with it. Meanwhile, Paradox is going to catch a Slowbro, adding to that water count. Bugsy's gonna lead him to choke. Oh my. Alright, Bugsy. No real problem here. As I say that, and the Nidoran lives on one. Well, Tech's got himself a Hive badge. TM49. TM49 is Crab Hammer. No use whatsoever. Never lucky. Never lucky. The teleport from that Slowbro is going to come in handy. Does save him a return trip back to Goldenrod. And Tech's going to get started with Rival 2 here. Find an Ampharos here on Rival 2. Nice little chunk of experience. Meanwhile, Rival's Larvitar has evolved into a Pupitar. Paradox did save a whole bunch of Crab Hammers, so he is able to one-shot the Magmar out of the way. No problems on the 14 for him. Looks like Paradox is going to check right twin as well, so we're not going to get to see left twin today. Both runners having the same idea in mind. Sorry to tell you, Paradox, you're not going to get anything from that. Yeah, he does get Totodile information, which is a water type, but I think there's enough water types that it might have been more in his favor to see what the left one had. Alright, Tech is going to head down to the Headbutt TM. Pick that up. Most likely not teach it. There wouldn't be much of a use to teach it on the Espeon. But it does build towards 20 different TMs. Saves him the trouble of buying it from the mart. Paradox is going to get his Bugsy fight started. Tech finds a Dragon Scale. So, interesting fact about Dragon Scale that I learned. So the Dragon Scale, not only does it evolve Kingdra in Gen 2, it raises the power of Dragon-type moves as well. It actually has Dragon Fang's intended effect. Gen 2 Vanilla Dragon Fang does exactly nothing. Found that out the other day. Need a little bit of trivia there for you. Yeah, Tech hoping to put a cell phone, wrap a cell phone in that black belt he found so he can call that. Get that goal out of the way super early. Checking the TM there, hoping it was something better than what it was. It ended up just being Bubble. He was kind of looking. He was hoping for Bubble Beam there. That would have been a huge help. Alright, Tech is heading for the underground. He's gonna get his third egg started here. Yes, actually, it means they need 5 bingos. For once, dude, you're probably the first person to see Cinco Bingo and figure out that it was 5 bingos. Usually it's like, oh, so like they just need 1 bingo. Like, it's bad. It's usually pretty bad. So, 3 cheers to you, man. There we go. Tech has his coin case. He's gonna escape rope out of here. This is in fact just 1 match. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, actually. It's a Cinco Bingo, 5 cheers for the person that got it right. Alright, we'll see what the Kenya is here. Once again, Kenya completely randomized as well, so this free Pokemon could be something on the card. It could be something absolutely useless. But yeah, Quagsire in the game corner, so they do have an option there. Kenya is a Lugia. Hello, Kenya. You're a big bird at this point. Tech Tech using the box there to heal his Pokemon. Confusion, Petal Dance, Sludge, Lugia. Alright, Tech's gonna do the bug catching contest here. So you'll notice bug catching contest not on the card. What he's doing here most likely is he's gonna check the items in here and check the TM as well as maybe a couple of the encounter slots here to try to find some useful information. And then when he gets the TM, he's gonna quit the bug catching contest and he'll warp him back to the other side of the national park, saving him some time in the process. That was a lot to say on one breath. We've seen a couple of encounter slots here. So far, nothing useful. Ooh, Paradox finds an amulet coin. We always seem to find an amulet coin when it's not necessary to have all of the money in the world. So it looks like Tech has had enough of the bug catching contest. Hasn't found anything he wants to try to get. So he's going to grab his TM here and he's going to teleport out. There we go. Quit strats. Puts him on the other side of the national park. Alright, Paradox is going to buy the TMs here. Start building his collection up early. Wow, Mewtwo here. That's brutal. Where was that early on? We could have used that. Yeah, exactly. The rocket section, like the radio tower section, has been completely cut out of the game. Lance literally tells you, hey, will you take this junk for me? And he gives you the key card, the basement key, or the card key, the basement key, the Whirlpool HM. Like, he just hooks you up. But yeah, the Gyarados is a random shiny. Everything else is randomized. The best one I have seen as Paradox doesn't get the movement on 35 right here. The randomizer is always being updated. Actually, it's pretty up to date. It was just redone for this tournament, so. But the best shiny we've seen was a Shuckle during the tournament, so I was very happy about that. I was actually on a commentary for that one too, so that was actually even better. Paradox finds a Chansey in National Park. No real use, but that is a ton of experience that he's going to collect here. And Tech has found an Onix. That is a huge find for Tech. We'll see if Paradox runs into it. They're both in the National Park. But there's no guarantee he's gonna find it. We got Meryl information for Azumarill. Wow, this is So, but if the Meryl isn't in a good spot, we do have the Quagsire information in the game corner. Words are hard today. My apologies, folks. Paradox was in the bug catching contest. My apologies. Yeah, that is a huge amount of money for that. We see Golbat. To add to the Grimer information that we had earlier, we now have Golbat. Yeah, it would be $30,000 for the Quagsire. So 15,000 coins. Or 1,500 coins. Not 15,000. 15,000 would be a lot of coins. More than the game can handle. Wow, Tech finds TM28. Now, TM28, being a field TM, is not randomized, so that is actually Dig. So that will save Tech some money later on escape ropes if he wants to teach it. Now, I didn't see what the 100 coin poke in the game corner was. I would have thought they would have grabbed that. So. Well, Paradox finds a Bellsprout. He could, something he could have picked up if he wanted to check a trade mon. And Whitney leads a Shuckle. I'm a very happy man at this point. Alright. So Tech gonna make some easy work here of Whitney. Espeon learning Glare. Still not learning anything overly useful. There we go. Asking you shall receive, folks. So, Paradox is going to hit the Fire Breather here. Tech is getting himself a nice advantage here. He's building a fair bit of a progression lead. Now, Tech did not finish the trainers in National Park. He might be coming back for that. At least I don't think he did. He may not want to give away where he's at because he found that Onyx earlier. So I'd be surprised if he had already done them. He would have marked it. Tech's gonna catch up Meowth as well. Actually, yeah, there we go. So it looks like Tech now has his 2 Pokemon for breeding. Normally you would see people take the 100 coin Pokemon, but it looks like I missed what it was, but it wasn't something that could breed, and we're about to find out because Paradox is going to go check that now. Sly, they have found all sorts of legendaries. They have found Entei, they found Mew, Mewtwo. That's it. So maybe not all that many legendaries, but they found plenty. Oh, it's a Tauros. That explains it. It's a Tauros. Tauros can only be male. Yeah, Kenya was a Lugia. Like, they're kind of all over the place right now. To quote Jeff Goldblum, life finds a way. That and Ditto still exists. So yeah, they find information on Big Diglett, but not Little Diglett. There we go. Tech now finishes the 4 trainers in National Park. He did a pretty good job concealing where that Onix was. He gave away nothing really that would tell Paradox where it's at. Speaking of, it looks like we've got some technical difficulties on Paradox's side. Oh, and up there goes it. Just a small hiccup. He's back up and running. My feed completely froze for him. There we go. Tech's gonna grab the Rock Smash TM. It's one of those things like he doesn't. He needs it for the 20 different TMs. It's just faster to grab that there since you're right there already. All right, Tech has gotten started with the Kimono Girls. First Kimono Girl, a colossal sack of experience. Oh no, Paradox. Don't do it, man. You have too much to live for. He's gonna go with different species breeding. And if I recall... Oh, shows interest. That is not great. I think it's 3.5 times less likely to produce an egg than same species breeding. So Paradox could be in a lot of trouble for this 3-egg goal. Meanwhile, Paradox is going to fight this bug catcher. He's going to get the goal bat information that Tech saw earlier. Stab Zap Cannon from this Lantern just being obnoxious. And Paradox as well is going to find the Dig TM there. Lucky for Tech, he does have a Paralyze heal, so he's going to be able to clear that away. Oh, dogging on Mawile. I wouldn't let Mr. Tomo hear you say that. You might have a fight on your hands. Paradox is finally at this Pseudo Widow, so he's only a little bit behind. He does have a bit of a goal advantage, but Tech is also better set up for 3 eggs than he is. We got twin Togetix on the screen, as well as Staryu information back there. So we've seen Shelder and Staryu, 2 very viable options towards the Starmie Cloister goal that would also give them 2 water types towards their 8 should they find it. Tech's gonna get hounded by the bike shop already. Alright, Tech is heading for Rival 3. Now, the thing to remember, both players are going to have the same rivals. They're going to get the same information from this fight. Tech is erasing Crabhammer with Surf. A good call. Surf definitely a lot more consistent. This Espeon's getting better and better here. By better and better, I mean we've upgraded 1 move. Well, if Kadabra's in a bad spot, we have Abra info to add to it. Hey, who wanted more legendaries? Here's another legendary for you. There we go. I don't think we did. I only saw it on a trainer. Yeah, Surf has 100% accuracy. Crabhammer I think is 90 or 85, something like that. I will take the 100% accurate Surf all day. I have no idea what any of those were. I have the log. I'm going to look it up. All right. I mean, using my powers of deduction, I've determined that the Raikou is a seal, the Entei is a Magnemite, and the Suicune is another Pupitar. I'm good at this. There you go. Tech is going to see the Entei. Tech already knew the Entei was on 29. He saw it was the first encounter he saw, I think. I think Golbat was in a good spot. Grimer is rough. Kadabra's inaccessible. It's all the way on Mount Silver. Shelter's not bad. I think it's Ilex Forest there. Staryu's not bad. Staryu's actually in Violet City water. That's a nice, easy place to find it. So Staryu's super accessible. Okay, so yeah, Cadaver only in Mount Silver. Feels good, man. Hey, we got Cubone information off the start here in Morty's gym. We can add Centret to that Ferret Cadaver goal. So now we've seen almost every bit of that goal. We just have not seen a Ferret. Yeah, he brought us 2 Cubones. What a guy! Do you think he'll give us one of them? I believe he might have enough Cubones to go around. There you go, that's my bad pun. I'm done. Ah, Cubone's only in Whirl Island now. That's not good. That's horrendous information. Well, if the Entei wasn't super accessible already, now he's got Raikou information. Paradox is hearing what the roamers are for himself. All he's going to get from those roamers is disappointment. And I aim to please, dolls. I only aim to please. You are welcome. Okay, no, we're done with bad puns. Hang it up. Hang it up. We're done with bad puns. Anyway. So we're still, looking back at the card once more, we're still short an Eevee evolution. It's the only thing we haven't seen anything for is a second Eevee evolution. Alright, Ryusation is banned because he used the wrong seal. He actually said seal instead of the Pokemon seal. Forever banned. So Paradox sees the Cubones in the center here. What evolution have we seen so far? I don't think I need to answer that. I want you to go back over that sentence and think about what you've done. There we go, and we've rounded out column 2, row 4. Golbat, Coughing, Grimer. We now have coughing information to go with the whole group. Morty down for Tech. Paradox is in the gym, so Paradox is just behind him. Strangest mained Pokemon in the tournament so far? Probably the Diglett that was mained in the start of the first race that we did. We don't have Zubat info, but we have the 3 that are listed at least. Alright, Tech. Almost to Olivine City here. Now, we'll see if he gets started on Mineral Badge here. He could opt to head up the lighthouse now and get started on that. I think it might be the play to make. Mineral Badge being the center square, it's almost going to be necessary. Yeah, the Diglett finished in 30 minutes. Dang it, Snorps. Yeah, the roamers were Seal, Magnemite, and Pupitar. I figured it out with my beautiful powers of deduction and totally didn't look at the log for the ROM. So Tech's actually going to head for Cyanwood first. Let me take a look here. Does he have a route away from doing Mineral Badge right now? Row 2 is free. Row 4 he's got information on. Row 5 he's got information on. Column 5, I didn't see where the information for that took him. And column 2, so he could go without Mineral Badge, actually. We'll see what Shucky is once he gets a chance to check it. He is going to go get the Usine fight out of the way first here. It's a bug. It's a Venomoth. Hello. Favorite part of commentating these bingo tourneys, talking to you guys, of course. Am I pandering too hard? Tell me if I'm pandering too hard. Anyway, Usine fight for Tech. Paradox is heading for Olivine as well. Dang, Nerestra caught me. My favorite part is not getting us thrown off the air. That's the actual answer. As Espeon tries to learn Mind Reader, and still Espeon not having any of it. Paradox is going to stock up before he heads for Cyanwood here. Meanwhile, Tech starting the trainers in Chuck's gym. Yeah, both players should have a solid route to finish. Paradox is not going to start the Mineral Badge either. He realizes that he's got information for 5. Pander, shoutouts to Tom Dwan. That's a reference for you. Anyway, Tech's gonna head back and heal at the center. Doesn't want to risk dying and getting sent all the way back to Olivine. He did actually checkpoint in there before the Usine fight, I believe, so he wouldn't have had to worry about that. He's gonna head back in and take another crack at this gym here. But Paradox has closed this gap nicely. He's only a couple trainers behind now. Well, there is a Starmie, so that could be super helpful. So Paradox did not do the Usine fight. That is the other thing to keep track of. And every time, dude, just Tech can't catch a break with this gym here. The answer, honestly, is the guy running the Espeon. That's who you root for. Hey, who wants more legendaries? We've got Zapdos. I have my own pick for who I want to win this, but I'm not sharing. With a Poliwrath in Chuck's gym, is this even randomized? Somebody call up Oro. This ROM is terrible. Swaps a Sand Slash in to get absorbed. That worked out well. Ooh, Super Fang on the Starmie. Brutal little move there. Took away half of Espeon's health there. There we go. Alright, Technetium about to start on the Chuck fight. Paradox is a fight behind him in the gym. Again, with both players having the same main, it's going to come down to skill. It's going to come down to skill and knowledge here. There's not something that's going to wall one that won't wall the other. As Chuck leads a Tauros, this could be potentially dangerous here. And it shows Pedal Dance. Alright, no threat from the Tauros whatsoever. Yeah, and RNG. Fine, and RNG. RNG like missing Blizzard every 5 seconds, Technetium. So Tech has his Storm Badge. This is TM01, it's Razor Leaf. Most likely not going to teach it. All of the difficult fights are now pretty much out of the way. Unless he opts to do Mineral Badge, which, as I said before, he can route around Mineral Badge without a problem at this point. He will teach Sweet Scent. That is definitely the smart play there. Actually, he could have taught Sweet Scent to the Togetic, taught its Strength and Fly, and I think he would have been all right. He would have been good for 4 moves sharing its type. So Tech's heading back in a Burn Tower into the basement. He's going to grab the TM while he's here. Hello, Togepi. Goodbye, Togepi. Go away. And he finds TM21. So he finds the Frustration TM. Now, normally I'd say that is a problem. But, given the fact that his Pokemon's going to love him, he got TM21 and can still get TM27 from the department store. So that would help towards 2 different TMs, even though he now has the 21-27 goal done. So not a bad find there. If it had been TM27, I would have considered it a bit of a rough find. TM21 there, solid find. Yeah, Strength Cut, Flash, and Sweet Scent would have been perfect. Strength Cut, Flash, and Fly for the Togetic would have been great. Here we go. Tech gonna go ahead and he's got more than enough money. Gonna buy his Slowpoke tail. And we do get a bit more information from Paradox since he didn't see the Wobbuffet on 30. He could have guessed where that goal was. Tech finds a roamer. He finds the seal. He already has the seal, though. Goodbye, seal. Oh my gosh. Just that unfortunate moment where you find a roamer and you really didn't want to find it. But, Paradox is heading for the Hidden Power TM while, yeah, Tech's heading for Hidden Power while Paradox making his way up the lighthouse. He's going to go ahead and get his Mineral Badge goal started. So the thing to remember about the Mineral Badge goal is it's time consuming. You're talking one trip up the tower to get up there, so one trip up the tower to fight all the trainers and clear the path, then back to Cyanwood, then back up the tower, and then finally into the gym. And we get a shiny Celebi. Well, that's cool. I can't remember the last time I saw a shiny legendary. Paradox finds Cloister information, so we've got everything for that goal now seen. More legendaries. Oh my god, more legendaries. I think the only legendary we haven't seen at this point is Hello. Oh, you're right. We didn't see Suicune. Yeah, we did see Suicune. He was on Route 42. Anyway, I digress. We're moving on. Tech's gonna grab the guardhouse TM here. A lot of people seem to forget that TM. I know I forget it quite frequently. Tech's going to turn in Kenya for TM50 here. Goodbye, Lugia. Tech coming down 32 here. He's going to grab his Roar TM. Hey, for once, I'm actually going to thank somebody for backseat commentating. Rather than, you know, actually being in here and doing the job. He ran away from the... So the thing about that is he ran away from the seal. Which would have counted for the Suicune, Raikou, and Entei goal. But he does also know exactly where Entei is. He knows it's fairly easy to get to because I think it was the first wild encounter he found in the game. And that's the only reason why I'd say like I wouldn't be too worried about it, like him forgetting it. Anyway, Tech is gonna finish what he started with Sprout Tower here. If we recall, the Slow King bullied him out of the tower at the start of the race. So both players climbing towers. Tech forgot he grabbed that item already. Let's see. Paradox is gonna head straight for Jasmine here. I don't think it's going to be the 10%. I'm pretty sure that both him and Paradox ran into quite a few of them. So Whitney sent Jasmine her mill tank and made it big. Tech now has his Flash HM. So Tech is starting to make really good work of this board here. I don't know if I would worry about Suicune, Raikou, or Entei right now, though. He has a better path to finish. Right now, Tech could go row 2, row 4, row 5, column 2, column 5, and be done. Yeah, with Suicune, or with Cubone and TM20 both. Your Paradox. Finally gonna head for Lake of Rage now. Did Paradox grab the TM in the basement? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna mark that for him. There we go. Card has been corrected. There we go. Violet Water had, I think it was the Shelter or the Staryu. There's a wild Slow King for Paradox. And he's not going to catch it. Interesting. Like, he grabbed Mineral Badge. Like, there's no reason for him not to be catching water types. There's the Staryu for Tech. Unless it's an exploding starfish, we're good here. Also, to be fair, I have lost track of water types at this point. Paradox making his way to Hidden Power as well now. So he'll have that. He'll get his shiny Celebi, probably. That'll will kill it. There we go. Tech finally gets his Staryu. Just did not want to cooperate with him. Yeah, I figure, like, we'll know once they open the decks and double check their water counts. Teenage Medic over on Tech's side while Paradox finds his shiny Celebi. Tech's checking Route 34. Finds a Tentacle. It's a free water type there. Paradox killed the shiny Celebi. What a monster! Oh, there we go. Tech's third egg is now ready. Paradox. Looks like he's gonna go check his egg as well. Now he was doing different species, and he has his egg as well. Synchronized egg grabbing here. That is a huge boon for Paradox there. He needed that. Like, that was a huge help. Alright, so Paradox with the War Turtle sharing 4 moves with it, sharing 4 moves with its type. Jeez, can't speak. Nah, Splash is normal. Actually, didn't realize Withdrawal was water myself. Paradox is heading upstairs to grab his TM27. Tech has found his Abra for his Abracadabra goal. Or for Cadabra goal. Abracadabra, words are hard. Alright, and there's Paradox with 20 TMs completed. Tech should be right behind him on that goal. And Tech's about to see the disappointment that is Cubone's location. Okay, Meryl on 31 and Slowpoke well. I hadn't seen that earlier. He's going to see the Staryu in Violet City, so that wouldn't be a bad place to go. Violet City for the Staryu, then Meryl on 31. That's what Paradox is going to do. He's going to start in Violet City. Golbat on Route 30. Most likely in the water since they hadn't seen it yet. They did see a lot of encounters on 30 and 31 there. Tech is going to head for Ice Path here. Meanwhile, easy start you, easy life for Paradox. And honestly, wisely, Paradox checks the water first here. And finds Grastoise in the water. There's the Marill. So Paradox has his Marill. Alright, so let's look at this here. Paradox has a Marill. He has Golbat, Coffin, Grimer info. He's got Furt, Kadabra info. Cubone's in a bad spot, so row 3 and column 4 are both pretty much off limits. Tech looking at TM still. He's trying to find TM20. That would open up a fair bit of this card. So I think Paradox's route right now is column 5. It should be the same route that just about the same route that Tech has, except he does have BLTR as an option to him. And he's going to see the disappointing Kadabra information. Coughing on 46, not a bad spot for it. It's a nice, easy location. Only 7 encounter slots, so. Meanwhile, Tech is heading for the black belt. Breed strats aren't a thing. Stop trying to make breed strats a thing. Hey look, there's a non-shiny Celebi. There we go. Tech makes it to the black belt. Meanwhile, Paradox finding a Tentacool here. He should be grabbing it for water types. He's not grabbing it for water types. Stop making a liar of me, Paradox. Paradox is still looking for this Abra out here on 34. Meanwhile, Tech's Abra's evolving into his Kadabra. That is going to give us the first bingo of the race. Row 5 for Tech. Alright, Tech has 4 water types. Oh my gosh. It becomes a madhouse in here when I have to... Wait, Paradox is... The Espeon learned Psychic! We're in there, boys! Level 36, the dream is real! What was I saying? I don't remember anymore. Something about the inmates running the asylum now. Since I'm by myself on comms, man. The dream is real. We're not going to Kanto. Oh my god. Well, Tech has found his goal back here. But that will give him 2 bingos now. Rows 4 and 5, both complete for Tech. Alright, Tech now in Ilex Forest. Paradox finds the Wobbuffet. Not the same Wobbuffet that Tech found, but nice little find. Yeah, shoutouts to our boy Z Mistake. Poliwhirl over on Paradox's side. He is going to catch this for the water types. He's been running away from so many water types, though. Like, also, who's calling me? Tech, call the black belt! Tech, call the black belt and get the number out of your phone, man. Oh my gosh, that's just absolutely fun. By the way, also shoutouts for anything with an R in it in the exclamation, triggering exclamation mark R. Oh my gosh, Paradox finding the other roamers. So we've seen both roamers. Are you kidding me? Like, at this point, it's crazy. They've seen both roamers. There's been roamers, the ROM's full of legendaries. This card's been nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Tech has caught his Meryl, so he'll have his path to Azumarill Quagsire ready. So, Tech's path to finish is super simple at this point. And he's about to go... Is he going up the... Please don't go up to the lighthouse. Why? Well, never mind. He's got a lot of... He doesn't have that many water types. He's at 5. The Azumarill would give him 6. The Staryu would give him 7. You could just catch another water type. Catch another water type with the Quagsire, and evolve the Staryu that he caught, and then just call the black belt and you're done, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure why... Oh, hello, Eevee! That's an Eevee evolution opened up for Paradox. Evolve that into Vaporeon, you've got another water type. And yes, evolving Meryl to Azumarill would count as 2. It's how many are registered in your Pokedex. So if he evolves the Meryl to Azumarill, the Staryu to Starmie, like that's 2 more water types for him. For attack anyway. Yeah, Paradox here. Evolve the Meryl, evolve the Eevee to Vaporeon. You get yourself an extra 2 water types here. This could come down to it. Tech, I think both players taking what's it called, both players taking the lighthouse here, and I don't think it's the right play. Neither of them really needs it. Yeah, if he's there looking for coughing, he'd have been better served going to 46. 46 has 7 encounter slots. Like, he's burning so much time looking for this coughing. He might have thought it was on 45. That might be the problem, but I'm curious. Well, he found it now. All right. As soon as I start questioning his logic, he finds it. Like, so Paradox is going to head into Ice Cave. He's going to go... He'll probably check the TM for TM20. I don't think he'll... I don't know if he'll assume that Tech's already been through here. He's checking Cloister information. You caught a Staryu. Did he not catch... He caught the Staryu. Tech, what are you doing, fam? You're looking for water types, I get you, but, like, you should be close at this point. Alright, so if Paradox saw that, Paradox saw Mark call a black belt, he should know not to check the TM here. There we go. Calls the black belt. Get that phone number out of here. He's gonna check the TM anyway. No, he's not. He realizes that Tech would have checked that TM. And Tech finds the Eevee as well. So we're actually just about done here. This is almost a wrap. He came here looking for Lantern, and he finds an Eevee to evolve to a Vaporeon. I think that's about a wrap here. Actually, I think evolving everything should give Tech his 5 bingos. Actually, I think it'll give him 6. No, it'll give him 5. It'll give him 5. All right. I forgot he doesn't have Mineral Badge. Like, if he had finished Mineral Badge, it would have been 7 bingos at this point. So Eevee to Vaporeon's going to give him 2 different Eevee evolutions, and he's going to get his 8th different water type when he evolves the Staryu. And there you have it. It's going to be Column 2, Column 5, Row 2, Row 4, Row 5. And Technetium is going to beat Paradoxical Remedy and move on to the Winner's Bracket Finals. See if we can get these guys in for an interview, have a quick chat. Yeah, purple. There you go. I know what I'm talking about. Don't worry, I got you. All right, let's get these guys in for a quick chat. All right, Tech's already joined me. I'll grab Paradox here. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
God, that was close.
That was really freaking close.
All right, so first of all, guys, fantastic race. All right,
Yeah,
Tech's already joined me. I'll grab Paradox here. That can't be...
It was nerve-wracking.
Oh, somebody's...
Hello, gentlemen.
Got sound playing in the background.
God, that was close.
All right.
Is it me?
Somebody needs to mute their playback because I hear my own voice.
I'll just back the hell away. Is it still
Okay.
going on?
No, I think we're good now.
Duh. No, that was it. Sorry, my OBS was still up.
All right.
God, I was almost done too.
Yeah, that was really close. So, what were you running, first of all?
I was running Espeon.
How did you beat the Slowking then? For
A
Flash?
lot of absorb.
See, it just crit me with Crab Hammer and almost killed me. It crit me every time with Crab Hammer.
He was also 2 levels higher at that point.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would definitely do it.
Yeah,
So-
I'm 1 level on Abra from done.
So
Yeah.
all right, so Tech, I'll start with you since Paradox is trying to wrap up here. So I'll start with asking you some questions. First of all, finding that Onyx in National Park, man,
Yeah.
that's a clutch find.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the Eevee at the end there too,
Yeah.
like
The Eevee at the end was completely unnecessary, but like it was a good water. It was effectively a good water type. It actually might have been a little slower than finding the whatever I was looking for, the lantern.
yeah, the lantern there.
I blame
see
the
here.
coughing.
You were looking for the
Actually-
coughing? Where was
I
it?
blame the coughing.
So Tech, Paradox, let me actually ask you about that. Why did you opt to go there instead of Route 46 for the coughing?
Because it was on my way already.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I had to go through Ice Path anyway. There we go. Done.
Yeah,
Oh,
fair enough. I got you on that. That's just,
yeah. I
kinda
just looked
curious
for
about that.
Golbat on Route 30, Route 30 because I knew it would be in the water almost certainly. Let's see. I metagamed the location of the Tangela. It was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So I evolved the Meryl. I was planning on buying the Quagsire from the shop, but it was the 1500, and I did not have enough money.
Oh, I didn't even look at what that poke was.
Yeah.
I saw the first two. I'm like, done.
Yep.
Yeah, you did
Yeah,
also
Yeah.
you did also metagame the Onyx pretty well. By holding
Yeah,
off on the 4 trainers in National Park. It was a
I
pretty
was
good play.
terrified because I was on the tile, like I was in a cardinal direction from the last rotator, and so when I got the Onyx encounter, so I was really hoping that he wouldn't rotate directly into me after it, and I would have to mark the goal.
See, I was thinking it was probably on Route 34 or 35.
Yeah, but no, it was right
But
in front
since I
of.
wasn't sure, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
Um,
I did half of Mineral Badge. I was just getting levels on the Meryl.
Oh wait, I'm technically not done. I fucked up. I
Whoa,
forgot to call
language.
the black belt.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
language, please
bad.
don't get us thrown off the air, man. Come on.
My bad. I messed up.
Yeah, there we go. You enriching experience up.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
wait,
I was thinking you might have been running the Entei because
Oh,
I found
I was
that.
done. Never
Did-
mind. I'm still dumb.
You're so good at video games. Yeah, because you had.
I did
What did
one
you?
more
Oh wait,
goal-
did
one
you
more
also get the
thing.
Eevee?
At the end? Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I got it while looking for the coughing.
Oh, huh.
What did you run, by the way?
I also ran the Espeon. I didn't realize I
Oh,
was going to say
okay.
that. Yeah.
Oh, shout outs to Espeon learning Psychic at level 36, huh?
Wait, really?
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
level
did.
36.
It's stupid.
I didn't even get that high.
So, Paradox, I actually want to ask you. So, that interspecies egg, huh?
I didn't have much better
I
option.
don't blame
I
him.
was quickly looking up what War Turtle could breed with. Saw
Yeah.
Slowbro on the list and ran with it.
Well,
Yeah,
I more
got,
mean like that was super lucky that you got an egg from that.
Yeah.
I found a female Meowth my first time through 35. Went back later, found a male Meowth, and just like biked straight back down from Spinner Hell. I did not care about that waste of time because that was a really important goal for me. Yeah. So did you also evolve the Meryl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I realized, like, right as I caught it, that the Entei wasn't necessary for my route. But, like, I had already sort of committed to, like, I need to go back and best that Entei again.
It was potentially runnable
Yeah.
because I caught it on 29 and it was just pretty good. I just wanted to run the Espeon instead.
Yeah. Espeon was solid enough. Ended up working out.
So, Tech, I actually want to ask you about the two Slow Kings, right? So you had the issues with the Slow King at the top of Sprout Tower, then you see another Slow King in Faulkner's gym.
Yep. I mean, at that time, it was a lower level Slow King, and I was slightly higher leveled, so it's just like, okay, I guess it'll work. But that was deeply traumatizing.
I'm gonna bet that Bill gives us a Diglett.
Also, so that shiny Celebi, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Murdered
Yeah.
it.
I just blizzarded it.
Same.
Eventually.
You guys both were just brutal to it, like super hurtful.
Listen,
it's
it would have been
beautiful
too much
Pokemon.
difficult to weaken. I didn't need it.
Nope, it's a lucky.
So yeah, you
Sacred
also
Fire
grabbed
lucky.
you also grabbed the Abra, as you said.
Yeah.
Yes. That was pretty straightforward for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, what did you do for the Starmie Cloister?
Oh, I caught Staryu and evolved it.
Okay, yeah. We had access to
To all of them.
Literally all 4 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I used it for my 8 water types.
Yeah. I did not find many water types early.
I found a bunch.
I got like a seal.
I didn't see the seal.
My second water type was, I'm pretty sure,
I got Wartortle, Slowbro, Kingler, and then later on a Poliwhirl.
I got none of that. Well, I mean, I was repelling, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my second water type was like Dugong I found in Route 45. Like that's how late I was doing the water type grind.
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't that, but it was something similarly weirdly late.
If not for TM20, this could have been a blackout.
Yeah. Actually, well, you had Diglett info?
Diglett. No,
yeah,
I
I was about to say.
Info.
Freaking Cubone. Getting my hopes up. I was like, oh, this could make this so much fun. Oh.
Yeah, because I saw you going for the same thing, and I guessed that you had seen the disappointment before me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really fun match. It was really stressful.
It was.
I thought I was gonna lose when I realized how little money I had. And then I was like, oh wait, I have Meryl info. Oh, thank God it's good. But yeah, I don't really think there's anything else. Oh, which item was the Slowpoke tail?
Poison Barb.
Okay, I skipped a couple items, and that was one of them.
I figured, because I'm like, why hasn't he marked it yet? I'm finishing Bugsy, and he hasn't marked it.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah.
All right, I think that is going to do it for us here for this race, though. You guys have any last minute parting thoughts here?
Not really. That was a fun match, if stressful.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
3 rake house in a row.
I don't really have anything else to say.
Oh, and then I ran into a roamer, of course.
Oh yeah. I ran into a roamer, and it was the water type. It was the seal that I already had. It was the seal that I already had.
Yeah, you guys both ran into the other roamer, and I don't know if you saw the or figured out what the Suicune was, but it was Pupitar.
Well, was it?
Pupitar.
Oh, it's back.
Counterfeit starters. I was super bummed when I realized that the third starter wasn't Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What starter did you pick? I did
I
forget
picked
that.
Golem.
Same.
Yeah.
You guys were
I
like
also
perfect lined up.
yeah. That was a really, really freaking close match.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't a bad one.
Indeed,
winning
that
the
was
semis
really
match.
good.
All right. Well, I think I'm good.
I'm good after that too.
All right, guys. So that's going to do it here for us. Just to let you guys know, just give you a quick bracket breakdown. Technetium is going to go on to play in the winners bracket finals against the winner of Montebank and Hercules Bench Press, which is coming up very soon.
I believe it's Sunday?
Pulling up the schedule right now. That is correct. It is Sunday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. The channel has not been determined yet, it looks like. But that will be coming up Sunday at 2:30. We'll let you guys know as we get closer to it when that match is going to happen. But coming up on Randomania 3, momentarily, actually, I think they're starting a little bit late. We're going to have Like a Noob versus Horse. It's going to be a loser's bracket match. So make sure you check that out. That'll be, as I said, over on Randomania 3. But
yeah, and the winner of that one goes into Keys.
Yeah, the winner of that plays Keyseron in the loser's bracket, which is like running into a buzzsaw, but you never know. We'll see what happens there. With that said, make sure you check that out. Check out the we've got a Zelda 2 randomizer coming up here on Randomania 1. Super Mario Land 2 randomizer over on Randomania 2. And then Randomania 3 will have Like a Noob versus Horse tonight, starting, I think, roughly in like 20 to 30 minutes based on – actually, Horse says he'll be good in about 10 minutes. So call it 15. So that should be going shortly. But make sure you guys follow the runners, Technetium43 and Paradoxical Remedy. Both these guys put on one heck of a race for you guys. Fantastic job by everybody involved. Big shout-outs to Reusation for restreaming the race. And a big shout-out to all the restreamers for all the hard work that they do. The unsung heroes of these events. So make sure you give him a follow as well. And
since you don't have a co-commentator to plug for you, I'll say go ahead and go follow Mizzle. He's a great commentator, great runner.
I'm going to trade for a Delibird.
where was the Delibird trade?
Oh, it's in Blackthorn. I'm catching.
Nice.
I'm looking for Dragonair right now.
Dragonair is on.
It's on 34.
Yep.
I ran into it earlier.
Yep. I was like, I know I saw it a lot.
But yeah, as they said, I'm a pretty okay guy. So follow me if you want. I'll never
Dunsparce on 42.
But with that said, so on behalf of Reusation, Paradoxical Remedy, and Technetium43, my name is Mizzlesticks, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you check us out. All right.